Did you know that sugar is not just a sweet taste in your tea or soda, but a silent killer that can quietly steal years from your life? Diabetes, often called the silent killer, is not simply about high blood sugar. It is about how your entire body begins to weaken when glucose levels rise beyond control. The heart struggles, the kidneys deteriorate, the eyes lose their vision, and the nerves slowly die. Millions of people across the world are living with diabetes, and the most alarming truth is that many of them do not even know it. They continue with their daily routines, unaware that inside their bodies, a silent enemy is destroying them. Think about your daily habits. Morning tea with sugar, sodas during the day, late nights on your phone, no exercise, constant stress. These are not harmless routines. They are direct invitations to diabetes. Every sip of soda spikes your blood sugar. Every sleepless night weakens your immune system. Every skipped workout reduces your body's ability to fight disease. Slowly, these choices accumulate, and before you realize it, your health is slipping away. But here is the good news. Diabetes can be prevented. Prevention is not about perfection. It is about progress. Just 30 minutes of exercise daily, eating more vegetables and fruits, regular checkups, and following medical advice can protect you from this disease. It is not as difficult as it seems. The real challenge is mindset. We often think that taking care of health is a waste of time, but the truth is that health is the greatest wealth. Without health, no amount of money or success can bring happiness. For those already diagnosed with diabetes, hope is not lost. Do not panic. Take your medicines on time, control your diet, and live with a positive attitude. Remember, courage is the strongest weapon against any disease. If you do not lose hope, no illness can defeat you. Diabetes teaches us that the sweetness of life is not found in sugar but in being healthy. When you are healthy, you have everything. You can play with your children, chase your dreams, and live life to the fullest. But when health is lost, no wealth in the world can give you joy. Imagine a father who works long hours to provide for his family. He eats fast food because it is convenient, drinks sodas to stay awake, and rarely exercises because he feels exhausted after work. One day, he goes for a routine checkup and discovers he has diabetes. At first, he feels broken. He worries about his children, his future, his responsibilities. But then he decides to fight back. He changes his diet, starts walking every morning, and slowly regains control of his health. His story becomes an inspiration for his family and friends. This is the power of choice. Diabetes is not the end of life. It is a turning point. It is a reminder that health is precious and fragile. The human body has an incredible ability to heal when given the right environment. Exercise strengthens the muscles, healthy food nourishes the cells, and positive thoughts energize the mind. Together, these elements create a shield against disease. The emotional side of diabetes is often ignored. People feel ashamed, fearful, or hopeless when they are diagnosed. They think their life is over. But the truth is, life can still be beautiful. With discipline and courage, diabetes can be managed. Millions of people around the world live full, happy lives despite this condition. The secret is not to give up. The secret is to keep moving forward, one step at a time. We must also understand that diabetes is not just an individual issue, it is a social issue. Families suffer when a loved one is sick. Communities lose productivity when people are unhealthy. Nations spend billions on healthcare because of preventable diseases. If we take care of ourselves, we are not just helping our own lives, we are helping society. A healthy person is a strong worker, a loving parent, a supportive friend. Health multiplies happiness. Of the children who watch their parents. If a father eats junk food every day, the children will learn the same habit. If a mother avoids exercise, the children will think it is normal. But if parents choose health, children will follow. This is how we build a healthier generation. Diabetes can be defeated not just by medicine but by education, awareness, and collective effort. Diabetes is not just about numbers on a medical report. It is about the quality of life you live every single day. When blood sugar rises, it does not only affect your body, it affects your emotions, your relationships, and your dreams. A person with uncontrolled diabetes often feels tired, irritable, and hopeless. They may lose confidence in themselves, thinking that their future is limited. But the truth is, the future is not limited by diabetes. It is limited only by our choices. Every choice matters. Every time you decide to drink water instead of soda, you are choosing life. Every time you walk instead of sitting for hours, you are choosing strength. Every time you sleep on time instead of scrolling endlessly on your phone, you are choosing health. These small decisions may seem insignificant, but together they build a shield against disease. Let us imagine another story. A young man in his 20s, full of energy, loves fast food and sweet drinks. He thinks he is too young to worry about health. But one day he feels dizzy and weak. After a checkup, he learns that he has early-stage diabetes. At first, he is shocked. He cannot believe it. But then he realizes that this is a wake-up call. He changes his lifestyle, starts exercising, and slowly regains control. His story becomes a lesson for his friends. Health is not about age, it is about habits. Diabetes also teaches us discipline. It forces us to respect our body, to listen to its signals, and to care for it daily. Discipline is not punishment, it is freedom. When you live with discipline, you are free from fear. You are free from the chains of disease. You are free to enjoy life without worrying about complications. We must also talk about the hidden dangers of sugar. Sugar is addictive. It tricks the brain into craving more. It gives temporary pleasure but long-term pain. It is like a thief that steals energy, focus, and health. The more we consume, the weaker we become. But when we reduce sugar, we discover something amazing: natural energy, clear thinking, and emotional balance. Communities must rise together against diabetes. Awareness campaigns, educational programs, and family support can make a huge difference. Imagine if every school taught children about healthy eating, if every workplace encouraged exercise breaks, if every family cooked balanced meals. The impact would be massive. Diabetes would no longer be a silent killer. It would be a defeated enemy. The fight against diabetes is not just physical, it is spiritual. It is about valuing the gift of life. It is about gratitude for every heartbeat, every breath, every moment. When you take care of your health, you are honoring that gift. You are saying thank you for the life you have been given. And remember, motivation is contagious. When you choose health, others around you are inspired. Your children, your friends, your colleagues, they all see your example and feel encouraged to change. One person's discipline can spark a chain reaction of transformation. So today, make a promise. Promise yourself that you will not surrender to unhealthy habits. Promise your family that you will protect your health. Promise your future that you will live with strength and joy. Diabetes may be powerful, but your willpower is stronger. Life's real sweetness lies not in sugar, but in love, laughter, and dreams. Protect that sweetness by protecting your health. Share this message with others because awareness spreads hope and hope spreads change. Together, we can defeat diabetes.